the end of your project, it's going to be time to fill out your copy of the sheet that you use to turn your project in. While most of this is self-explanatory, there'll be boxes where it's uh, places for you to type to answer questions, placed just a pictorial type screenshot. There's also these gray boxes, and these gray boxes, you need to treat them a little differently. What they are is they're an embedded Google drawing, and we want to paste your whatever you're doing inside of this so that it can actually be marked up and have comments put on it. So because I recently recorded that video, I'm going to go ahead and scroll all the way to the bottom where it's asking for the detail and section views. All right, so what you'll notice when I click on this gray box, I have the option here for edit. And I'm going to go ahead and click edit. And what comes up is literally a big gray rectangle in this drawing space, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. When I go back over to SolidWorks, you'll notice I have my view of my drawing all done up. And again, if you were turning this in, your title block would be filled out, everything would be complete, dimensioning all done. All right, so what I want to do with this is I will get the snipping tool, SNI, we'll pull that up, and I had already done one, so I'm going to hit new, just so you can see the whole process. You click new, you drag a box around the entire page, getting just the page really, maybe a little bit extra, but not too much. Nice clear picture, looks great. So I'm going to go edit copy, and then I'm going to go ahead and minimize this just in case I don't want to have to do that again, but just in case I need it. I'm going to go back over to my drawing here that's open, and I'm going to do Control V, which is paste. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just take and I'm going to shrink this up a little bit, always by a corner. Don't try to do it, but always shrink it by a corner. Then I'm going to put it in the corner so you see those red lines light up. And then I'm going to drag this down, always by a corner, so it's as tall as the gray box. Once you've done that, please go ahead and click the gray box and push delete. Okay, so it's just a copy of your drawing. You then will click save and close. And as you can see, it then puts the copy of your drawing in here. And the reason why this is when I receive this, if you had made an error, what I would do is I would click edit on it, and then I have tools like shapes to be able to grab a circle, put a circle around something that was a problem, and obviously I don't want to cover it up, but then I would tell that part to be transparent, the border color to be red, and I might even thicken it up a couple so I make it very clear, and then I can circle exactly what the problem was, okay? Or I can put on there a comment. There's also a text tool right here. I could tell you that, this dimension is incorrect, or circles areas that are overlapping, or any of that sort of stuff to actually give you feedback on the drawing itself. And when I click save and close, when you came back to this after it was graded, you'd be able to see any of those marks or any of those things that I'm pointing out to you so that in the future you don't make the same mistake. If you just delete the gray box and paste it over there, I have no ability to give you specific feedback. Okay. And don't be surprised if you lose some points for not turning it in correctly. So follow that process. When you turn this in, it does remind you to click edit and paste it inside that. And then, like I said, delete the gray box so it gives us a nice full view of your drawing. So that's what it should look like on all of these gray boxes when you do them.